So they very limited right now. So if they don't rescue them by tomorrow afternoon, they're dead.
Too bad, pops.
Even if they do find them alive, there's a possibility they still won't be able to bring them up because of the water pressure. So, like I said, dumb white people. You know, I don't get it.
You know, then you said Andre 3000 might release an
That's
album.
what Killer Mike said on Sway in the Morning that Andre got 9 songs done. He has dropping the album. I don't think Killer Mike is gonna lie. I trust dude. I think he's one of the most underrated, MCs. And he's not gonna broadcast that if he was capping. I think he's definitely Andre gonna come out with it, and it's long overdue. Like we want to hear our Andre again now. Now, mind you, Sleepy Brown said we'll never hear another Outkast album. He never said we won't hear another Andre album. So Andre can still drop. They don't need to come out as ever again. So I already saw them. They were great. One of the best concerts ever. They gave us many classics. Andre could come out with another album and people will praise it because he ain't dropped shit since Love Below. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. You know what I mean? It's like I don't feel like if they drop another album, cool. They don't really need to. They already gave us what they gave us. People need to be content and happy with that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just be glad that if he's working on music now, just be glad that he's working on music. There was a time when he wasn't working at all on music. Like he even told Rick Rubin that he don't know how he would reintroduce himself to this new generation. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't feeling the rap that was out. So the fact that he has like 9 songs done, that's enough. That's enough for me.
Facts. Hip hop fans, man, they can be the most.
Yeah, they want everything. Well, we want a new Outkast album. We want Andre album. Just be glad that he's working on new music again.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He could have totally said, "Fuck rap, I'm done. I'm going to Hollywood," and So whenever he drop it is when he drop it.
I'm about to start in about 7 more minutes. What else is going on? What else is going on in the news? I think the BET Awards is this Sunday.
Yeah.
Interesting. I think they're doing like a hip hop.
I just want to see the hip hop. I just want to see the hip hop part.
I don't even know who's hosting this shit. Hold on.
It should be Tyler Perry. It's his station again. Medea. It should host it.
I bet you he's gonna make an appearance and shit.
Yeah, of course.
Oh wait, I know. We don't even know who the Lifetime Achievement Award is and shit. I was like, what kind of promotion are y'all doing this year? BT is finally owned by a black man. We can't even get promotion for the award show.
Right.
Let me stop. Speaking of BT, they're planning on bringing back Video Soul with Donnie
Good.
Simpson.
Bring it back. Classic show, man. I grew up on that.
Yeah, I've been watching some episodes on YouTube and shit. I think I even have some episodes on DVD somewhere.
Yeah.
I miss when BT, MTV, they used to have these music shows like 106 in Park, Rap City.
Mhm. Mhm.
I miss that era. God damn.
Yeah, because videos don't matter no more. That's why.
Once YouTube and social media blew up, that's when
That was
everything.
it. Videos do not matter no more. We had Big Tigger in the basement, Video Soul. We had what's it, the island joint with Rachel. You
Right.
know, Madeline Woods. She had her own show. 106 in Park. Everybody had a show. Midnight Love, Uncut. Those are the shows I want back. I don't watch BT, so it's like I started watching that shit in the 2000s. You know what I'm saying? But if they bring back
BT
those shows, I watch it.
Top 25 Countdown.
Yeah, yeah. For New Year's, they had the top 25 countdown, top 100, and all that. What do you call it, notoriety or some shit?
Yeah, Notarized.
Yeah, notarized. You know what I'm saying? And that was a thing. Then all that shit, they got rid of all that shit, and they were, showing nothing but Tyler Perry crap.
And reality TV.
Yeah, College Hill and all that shit.
But you know what? Tyler Perry saved up them syndication revenues and he bought a whole network and shit. I ain't mad about that.
Mhm.
Because all these years, niggas say BT should be owned by a black person. Here you go. The black, the black person
It's owned by a
people
black person
count
now.
the most.
You see, it was good.
Who? You don't got this album right. Oh, what's up to this year?
I never bought it. I never bought it. Yeah, you had Cedar. You had what's the other dude? Memphis. You had him. He used to date Keisha Cole. Um, they had like some other people on there.
Once they brought Terrence and Roxy, it was the beginning of the end.
Right.
I got so tired of overhyped Terrence and Affleck Roxy.
Roxy's on she on ABC now. She doing stuff with them.
Well, what's she doing?
Like
She doing on
news
ABC.
correspondent. She's like a news correspondent for the channel for the network. Like
Oh,
they
okay.
had a hip hop special on Monday night with Angie Martinez, and like they was just talking about like Hip Hop 50, and Master P was on there, the Locks. Um what's shorty name? Dana. What's her name? Dana.
Who?
Some new chick, yo. I don't listen to her. Some new female MC that was on there. Lola Brooke, that's her name? Lola Brooke. She was on
Shit,
there.
I don't
Yeah, it was like a little Fat Joe was on there. So Roxy does stuff for ABC now.
know. Interesting. Hmm. Everybody wants to be a star.
And she said we look handsome. Well, I always look handsome. Let's see your things. I can't speak for Reg, but
I mean, I'm a sexy motherfucker, so you already know how I feel. Shit. If you want to come on, you can come on and shit too. But yeah, I'm ready to start whenever you are.
okay.
What's up, you too? How's everyone doing this lovely Wednesday night, Thursday morning, whatever you want to call it? Trying to get this shit together. It's your boy Reg in the building. Got my homeboy Try with me.
Yo,
And today we're going to talk about Mona Lisa's first and only studio album, November 20, 1979. This album came out June 11th, 1996 on Island Records. It came out with three singles: Can't Be Wasting My Time, You Said, and Just Want to Please You. Producers include Harry Hicks, Tim Dog Patterson, those were the executive producers, Bob Antoine, Stanley Brown, Andre Evans, Reese Johnson, Clark Kent, Benjamin Love, Mr. Sex, okay, David Redhead Gumpy, and Joe Wilson. And only guest appearances are the Lost Boys. So, yeah. All right. So, what the fuck is so funny?
no, I'm laughing at what Lashia said.
Oh, shit. She
Man.
cutting up.
No,
She cutting up. Shit, y'all know I just got back for suspension and shit.
right? You can't afford another suspension.
Let me stop. But you know how we always do, when we not just pulling our hair out by the album and shit. How did you get into the artist?
I don't know too much about Mona Lisa. Like I only know the song with the Lost Boys. 'Cause, Lost Boys was big at that time. They already had Music Makes Me High. That was out, and Lex Coupe Beamers, and you know all that other stuff on the first album. You know what I'm saying? So that was already Legal Drug Money was already like a hit in the streets. But other than this song, I don't. She didn't come out with nothing else after this. I don't know how background. I don't know too much about.
Yeah, trust me, I was trying to find a lot about her background too, where they keep trying to give me about the Mona Lisa painting. I'm like, I know about the Mona Lisa painting and shit, nigga.
Wasn't this song her hit was on the soundtrack for was it Don't Be a Menace?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that's what I heard the song first on Don't Be a Menace, and then her album came out after. But other than that, I don't know nothing else because she didn't come out with nothing else after that.
Yeah, man. This is like this. I think background information about this artist is kind of hard and shit. 'Cause I only know her from that song
Hmm.
and shit like that. So I was just like, this might be an interesting album we can talk about and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do something a little different.
Yeah, you really went under the radar with this one.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Hey,
I believe she's on Facebook. I think she has a Facebook page just now.
said she has a Facebook.
Yeah, because I've seen like
All
some
right.
recent like she still got the same face. I've seen her on like some recent pictures, and she got a Facebook page, but she ain't dropped no new music, so I don't know.
Right. Yeah, you know how that shit goes.
You
All
made a
right. Give me
mistake
one.
too. It's 11/20/79. You put 11/26.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because her
Okay.
birthday is the day before my mom's on because they both Scorpios.
So he said 11/26.
Yeah, you put 11/26. It's 11/20. That's when she was born.
Oh shit. Okay.
11/20/79.
Oh, that's a big typo. Oops. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna fix that shit. No problem. Cause you know how we do. We gotta have the right shit. We can't be misleading the folks. But I don't think Evie Mux is letting me do this shit. So I'm just gonna like
Nah, she
fuck it.
didn't. I didn't. She came out with other singles from the album, but she never dropped another album as far as I know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't
Yeah.
hear nothing else from her after this.
Yeah. This is our only album and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah. So pretty much from what I looked up, she was a singer from Yonkers, New York. You know what I'm saying? The same place where motherfucking the Locks came from and shit too. You know,
DMX.
you said what?
DMX too.
DMX too, of
Yeah.
course. Rough Riders, rest in peace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're right. I can't find shit. I cannot find shit. Wow, you are.
Yeah, man.
Okay. I think I found a little something. Found a little
Mhm.
something. So, thanks to the good people from Rap Genius, her mother is a Pentecostal minister. She signed to Island Black Music, which was a subsidiary of Island Records, which was also a subsidiary of Def Soul. What? No, no, excuse me, Def Jam Records. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? And her best known singles, of course, "Can't Be Wasting My Time." She also had other songs she did with Lil Kim, "Time to Shine." Love that song. You know what I'm saying? So,
When was that? When did that come
also
out?
that's 96.
That wasn't on Kim's album, though.
It was on the "Don't Be a Menace" soundtrack.
Oh, I don't even remember that song.
Yeah, because the video has a different version. The video has the "Love No Limit" sample from Mary J.
Right.
Blige, but the album version samples the Average White Band "A Love of Our Own," "A Love of Your Own." Love that
Yeah.
record too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. What else? What else about her? She did a few guest appearances here and there too. She guest appeared on Keenan and Kel, the Nickelodeon show. She dropped a few singles in the late '90s, but then what ended up happening was by the late '90s, Island Black Music Records got dissolved, and it got absorbed into Def Soul / Island Def Jam,
Right.
and pretty much she had a second album that she was about to come out with in '98, but she did feel like the label wasn't really promoting that music that well, or the promotion was a bit too weak, so she left the label in 2000, and the album remains unreleased to this day. And then she also these days she does a few music here and there and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? She later signed to another major label in 2004. She did the hook to Cameron's song "Girls" and shit too. You know what I'm saying?
For the the purple drink.
I believe so.
Purple Rain?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't even know that was song.
Me neither. Yeah. So yeah. She just does stuff here and there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Interesting.
She ain't out with no music. We got to hear some new stuff from her.
Yeah, because these fucking labels, man. These
I mean,
labels.
because now she would be what? She would be what, 40, 43, going on 44? So her voice is probably different than what it was back in 96.
Right. Definitely. So, all right. 13 tracks. Let's get this shit started. So, track number one, excuse me, is Sweet Memories. Pretty cool song. This might be one of my favorite songs off this album. All my peeps should know it uses the same sample as Nas's Represent. You know what I'm saying? What I got from this song is like her longing for like a lost love she used to have and shit. So this is a pretty hot song. Definitely love
That's
this
my
one. Love
favorite.
that beat. That's your favorite
That's
song
my
too?
favorite. That's my favorite song on Illmatic was Represent.
Oh,
That was my favorite
really?
joint. Like the Primo, yeah, the Primo joint. That's I always wanted him to do a video for that. Like that's always was like my favorite joint on there. You know what I'm saying? And she was like the only one at that time to like sing, over that beat, and it was dope. You know what I'm saying? She like basically singing about like a relationship going bad, and the love they had was strong, and now they don't communicate. So she just like reminiscing about like the memories they had.
Yeah, nice little slow song right there. Track number two, Just Wanna Please You. Very good song. It uses a sample of the late great Bobby Caldwell with What You Won't Do for Love, which that's honestly a sample I'm not really tired of hearing as long as it's used right.
Right.
Clark Kent did the beat to that one. Clark Kent, the Mr. The Chronic's not a classic. Clark Kent, you know.
I can't believe he would say that on camera, man. Like what?
Mm, But yeah, this was a hot joint. This was the it's sensual. It's a sensual song, but it was not explicit. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? It's a nice little vibe to it.
Yeah, it's definitely dope. Nice beat, really melodic, type of track. She did her thing on here.
Right. Next song we got is "Where I Want to Be." This song was okay, honestly. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really one of my favorites on this record. It it kind of has the same theme as maybe like the first song. It's alright.
I thought it was dope. It had a nice beat. You know.
All right. Next song, "Love You Enough." Now this one was a pretty good song right here. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of them like friend zone kind of songs and stuff too. Like when you try to work out the relationship, but then there's like a lot of barriers that's blocking it. Even the guy's mother said that told Lisa she can't trust him and shit too. So yeah, this was a pretty good song. Not really bad. I love the beat to that one too.
It was good. Definitely enjoyed it. Really melodic, with mid tempo. Like the beat, the bass line for it. She killed a lot of these songs too. Like I think her voice is underrated.
Yeah, definitely. According to Wikipedia, it said that Ali Shaheed Muhammad also did some work on this song as well too. That's
Oh,
interesting.
wow, dope.
Yeah, it's got some tribe flavor here. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Track number 5, "I'm Not Your Girl." Very, very, very good song as well too. Vocally, this might be one of my favorite songs on this album. Um, Again, this was another song that was complemented with a very dope beat. I love that mid to late '90s Jeep R&B kind of feel. If you guys know what I mean. Um, Pretty much, yeah, pretty much a great, great song and stuff like that. Talking about if you can trust me as your lover. Yeah, I like this one.
yeah. This was dope. I like this one. She basically, like, you notice the sample is the Wu Tang Cream joint. I think she needed a Wu feature on here. You know what I'm saying? Like Oliver and Ghost or Method Man. You know, beat was dope. I think she needed a feature though. You if you're using the Wu Tang Cream joint, you gotta have a Wu Tang member on this song.
Right.
You know,
What's up, Kaya?
but this was dope. What up, Kyle?
I'm just rereading the chat. You guys are funny. Y'all funny as fuck and shit. All right. Coogee, you bitch ass nigga. By the way, Coogee, I'm not done with that conversation either. So just letting you
Fuji, what
know.
up?
Fuck
The last
dilated
airbender.
peoples. Fuck Avatar the Last Airbender. Fuck all that shit.
Tripping, man. Tripping.
You said what?
You tripping.
All right.
Dilated Peoples is one of you want to talk about underrated. That's one of the most underrated hip hop groups ever.
In the underground community, they overhyped in the underground community.
They're not overhyped in the underground
Yeah, yeah.
community. What do you mean?
I don't
No,
like
they're
them.
not.
I don't care for them. I don't care for Jurassic 5. They don't really
So
care
so
for
you think they're more overhyped than Blue and Exile?
me. Ooh, that's a good question. I don't like
No,
them.
they're not. They're not overhyped.
They're not.
They
They're not.
intelligent. This nigga will sit up here and do a Nelly review, but totally ignore Dilated Peoples.
I mean, we can do a dilated review if we wanted to.
Yeah, but you want it to be on my channel though.
No, we can do it on my channel.
Oh, you're gonna actually do a Dilated Peoples review and not shit on them like you did with Justin Timberlake?
I mean, if like I said before, if I can find something good, because I haven't heard a dilated
If you
people's
can
album
find
in
what you
years.
mean, the platform expansion team, what else? The layover EP from Evidence solo albums, Cats and Dogs, The Weatherman, Whether or Not, one of his best albums. His recent project that came out. They have a ton of stuff that you can discuss.
Oh, slow down, homie. Shit, let me start with the debut first. Let me see who they.
Platform was great. I don't know what you're talking about.
Niggas listen to the whole discography in like 5 seconds
Yes,
and
the
shit.
whole
Like
discography. What you mean?
slow down,
I
bro.
listen to
Shit.
many artists, man.
Yeah, I just never gravitated to them. I'm sorry, but I would
You
try.
you, you said you said you feel like Jurassic 5 was overrated too.
Not as overrated as Dilated Peoples in the Underground, but I never got into them either.
That is that is the underground hip hop that we really don't have no more.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? We have a ton of artists that's doing boom bap, that's doing the Griselda shit. You know what I'm saying? But we don't have those groups no more. That's Dilated Peoples or Jurassic 5, People Under the Stairs, Little
I love.
Brother. Where are
Nah, I
those
love
groups at?
people. I love people under the stairs. I love them.
Oh, you like them, but you don't like Jurassic 5 and Dilated Peoples, and they from that
You're damn
underground era.
right. You're damn right. What you know about Binary Star, Master of the Universe? What you know about that record?
Binary Star, I fuck with them.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
yeah, man.
Shades of Lingo,
Yeah,
Shades of Brooklyn.
don't play with me, man. Shit, shit. Don't play with me. Oh yeah, okay. We'll
You
talk about
know, I
that.
don't want to wait.
Yeah, but anyway, let's talk about this record.
You know,
All right, next song, track number 6, "Keep Falling." Um, this one again was pretty solid. You know what I'm saying? It's another. Wait, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah. This is what I'm talking. Yeah, it's like another love song and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't mind a love song, but I'm just like, girl, we had like 3, 4 straight love songs and shit. I'm just like, I need a little, I need me a little and shit. You know what I'm saying? You hear me?
I, yeah, I thought it was good. I mean, it was a ballad. She don't really have a lot of ballads on here. It's a lot of mid tempo, up tempo tracks, but these are like one of the few ballads where I think she killed it. I definitely like the beat and the strings on it. She killed it. Like I said, like she has an underrated voice, a very strong voice, and she showed that she can do ballads as well.
Right. All right. By the way, Trey, I might want you to get me an album,
Okay.
and you're gonna laugh when I say
Is,
it, but
is it Dilated Peoples?
nah.
Oh Lord, what is it? Oh my
I'll
God!
text you. I want you to buy it for me and shit.
Wow.
Cause I'm feeling
See,
mad creative.
when you ask me for albums and I'm like, yo, I want the classic shit, not some shit that I wouldn't buy. You know, it's something that you wouldn't buy yourself. Is it?
No, I will buy it myself, but at the same time, I want you to buy it for me for the collection shit.
I know it's something stupid too, yo. I have a feeling it's just something dumb. What is it, like the Simpsons album or some shit?
Well, that was the one I asked you to get me and shit, but
Oh, you did? You mentioned the Simpsons album, but I thought you already had it though.
nah, I said for you to get that shit for me.
That that Simpsons was it the Simpsons Christmas album or some shit like that?
Simpsons
I remember
sings the
when that came
blues.
out too. I wasn't buying it for myself. I'm like, no. I like watching the Simpsons on as a cartoon. I don't want to hear them in my speakers. You
Yeah,
know,
I wanted that for myself and shit.
the Bartman and all that.
You know, Michael Jackson wrote that song and shit.
The Simpsons.
Anyway,
Wow.
track
You told me that. I don't like what was Michael doing, man.
tracks track 7 is You Said. Um, again, this is a pretty good song. I love the vibe in the song right here too. You know what I'm saying? Nice little mid tempo track. Yeah, pretty solid.
This was cool. This was definitely a bop. You know, I like the beat and bass line for it.
Interesting. Gotcha. All right. Next track, track 8, Mom Lude. This was like an interlude that it was like her mom calling her, checking on her, which leads us into the next song. You know, an interlude I actually fuck with. Wow. I'm
Well,
not
it
gonna.
was very short. You know, her mom was on it, so you know,
Yeah.
that really should have been an intro. She don't have an intro for this album.
You know what? That does kind of make sense.
Yeah. Because it's like nobody knows who she is. I feel like you needed an intro to, properly introduce who this artist is, and she didn't have that.
Definitely. Which gave us into the next song, You Gave Me Love, which is like a tribute to her mom. You know what I'm saying? How she wants to do right by her mom. Very, very cool song. Pretty emotional. That's like one of my other favorite songs off this album, So, yeah, pretty cool.
It was cool. Definitely a nice beat to it.
Then the next song we got is Crazy. Again, another cool song right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that traditional Jeep R&B kind of beat, So, yeah,
This to me sounded like a Babyface song for some reason. Like the beat sounded like Babyface did it.
interesting.
You know, it had
Is
like
it
that
like the
90s.
melody, the tempo?
Yeah, the melody had like that 90s Boys to Men after seven sound to it. You know,
Yeah, that dope sound.
yeah.
Shit. Next song, Can't Be Wasting My Time, featuring Lost Boys. Classic joint right here. You know what I'm saying? Every time you hear that KRS One MC to act like you don't know beat, you know what I'm saying? Um, dope. You already know what you're about to get into. You know that every time I hear that, like this whole soundtrack, every time you hear it, it always reminds me of
Yeah,
like the mid '90s black move, like Friday, Don't Be a Menace
yeah.
in South Central, and all that shit. I'm not just saying that because it was on the movie, but it's
Hmm.
just that that free spirited
Right.
kind of vibe and shit. You know what I'm saying? Lost Boys definitely did their
Hmm.
things on this one, so yeah, this was a hot joint.
Yeah, this was the joint right here. This is what her big hit, and she all she did really was just take the Keras One beat for MC's Act Like They Don't Know and sang on it, and they added like some piano chords to it, and that was a classic record by Keras, and she made this a classic again, and Mr. Cheek, shout out to him, he had a dope feature on it, and the video I saw the video again after so many years. I didn't realize that Tyler Turner was in it too
Oh yeah,
from uh
Menaces.
Menace to Society. Like he played her boyfriend in the video. And he kept ducking her for some reason. He was like, his homeboy was like, "Oh, he ain't coming." She was having like some type of event, and his homeboy kept saying, "Oh, he coming soon. Like he ain't coming." And then like he surprises her at the end with like a necklace, and they end up making out at the end of the video. But yeah, this is a classic hip hop soul record.
Definitely. All right, next song we got is "You Keep Leading Me On." One of my favorite songs on this album. I love that sample. All my Jay Z fans, y'all should know about that sample. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I'm saying? So self-explanatory. Just talking about how this nigga just keeps like doing her dirty, making her feel like a fucking fool and shit. So she just like she ain't gonna take that shit. So yeah, this was a pretty cool joint right here. Love
I
that
don't
beat.
I don't know the sample though. The sample sounds like I thought it was a Bone Thugs joint she sampled.
Yeah, Bone used a sample too, but Jay
Yeah.
he used that for Rhyme No More from In My Lifetime Volume 1.
He
Motherfuckers
did.
can't rhyme no more. About like dun
Oh, I
da da
didn't.
da.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, just that
That's
Primo sped that shit up and stuff. You know.
yeah, yeah. Cause I'm thinking of the Bone Thugs joint. I'm like shit. Like I could have heard crazy or lazy on this joint.
Yeah, I forgot the song that they used that sample onto. Which one
Yeah,
was it?
it's something from Art of War. I forgot the track though.
It wasn't neighborhood slang. It wasn't that one.
Nah, nah. It's something from like this one.
And
Um,
I was just jamming that album too. Damn.
yeah, it's one of those songs on disc one of Art of War. But it was when I was hearing it, I was like, yo, like Lazy or Crazy Bone should have been on this joint. They fit perfect on this beat, and he had like the pianos on it too.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely a hot joint. And the last song is Our Time to Shine, which is like a live version of the Time to Shine joint. You know, if anything, I would probably prefer that they would have put the remix with Lil Kim with the video version with the Love No Limit version. I kind of would prefer that one, but I'll take what it is. You know what I'm saying?
it's the it's all Mo Thug. It's all Mo Thug.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. It's
all-
almost
that's on disc two, right? The Mo Thug
this
joint.
this one.
This one, yeah, that's the joint that she sampled from. Yeah, that was a banger,
Woo!
definitely.
Eh,
Yeah, where we at? Our Time to Shine.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was it. Had like an old school R&B sound to it. I like the horns part on it, and the beat was dope, and it's like a mid tempo track.
definitely. All right, so overall, this is actually a pretty solid album. You know what I'm saying? Would I call this album a classic? Not really, not really. But I do feel like Mona Lisa was a pretty dope singer. The production, to me, definitely, speaks volume for that mid '90s R&B kind of vibe and shit like that too.
Right.
You know, a bit too many love songs here and there, but the love songs weren't bad. It was not all for one, I swear, cheesy and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I would definitely recommend it. It's a shame that this is the only album
Mhm.
that she came out with too, because she could have had at least a good 4 album run if she had like the right people behind her. But
She could have still been singing though. She could
she
have still been
she
putting out
could
stuff.
have,
You know.
she could have, but I'm gonna give this a 4 mics, no pun intended.
I think the album needed an intro because we didn't know nothing about her back then. Um, it needed more features. I mean, you only had Mr. Cheeks on one song. I think she could add like a couple more features. She used like a lot of familiar samples. It's a hip hop soul album. So you're gonna like for I was listening to the album and I was getting like Mary J. Blige, a feeling of Mary J. Blige on this. Like what's the 4-in-1 My Life. She has a strong voice. She can sing, and it's a shame that the label didn't promote her. She really should be coming, like still be out here doing music. You know what I'm saying? She has a great voice, and I definitely would like to hear what she sound now, 20 years later. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's a dope album. You keep leading me on. Just want to please you. I'm not your girl. You said can't be wasting my time. All great tracks. I'm gonna give it 3.5 mics. It's not a classic, but definitely underrated R&B album.
Yes, yes. All right, y'all. I'm gonna probably stay on here till about a good 1:30. I do
Don't
got
you doing in the zine or something, right?
yes, but
Okay.
I want to show off some vinyls first.
Oh, okay. Yes, vinyls. You got some new vinyls. I'm
No,
not
no, no,
showing
no,
shit till I'm not showing nothing new till the collection. I got new stuff. I'm not showing nothing till the collection. Bit.
no. This ain't new. This is just my vinyl recap. Continuing off my
Okay.
vinyl recap,
Okay.
but this is the inside the zine we're gonna do.
I love that. I remember that cover.
Yeah, and it's still sealed up and shit too. Ooh.
Nice. Nice.
But yeah, I'm gonna show y'all part of my vinyl recap and shit.
What how many you doing tonight?
I'm probably gonna do a good maybe 30, 35. I'm still trying to be out here at least by no later than 1:30, so I can send you
Okay.
that shit I told you I was gonna send you. I just gotta make a quick note about something.
Where
By
is
the
she
way,
at? She's still naked in her bed. She just disappeared on us.
she's still watching it. I guess she has some shit to do with her
Yeah.
kids. You 1 second, cause I know if I don't write this down, I'm gonna forget. Okay, so last time we left off on Jackson. Let's get serious. I got I think it's the Dynamite album, 1984.
Yes. That's the only one I got that I liked.
Well, this was it was. I just got this for collecting purposes, you know.
I know you don't like it.
Yeah, but you never know what samples I can find from this, you know.
Mm. So he could sue you. That makes sense.
You got Michael Jackson got to be there.
Oh yes. Great album. Have you talked
First,
about that one or no?
yeah, I talk about every Michael album,
Harry Michael?
every Michael.
Great album. When Michael still had his regular nose and the afro, he didn't bleach his skin.
Very great album, you know. Got to be there. Rockin' Robin, must
Hmm.
have your collection.
Yes. I think the early Michael albums are slept on.
I agree. Speaking of slept on, my
Yeah.
favorite early Michael album,
Another good
Forever
one.
Michael. One of my favorite albums he's ever came out with. This was known for songs like One Day in Your Life, Take Me Back, Dapper Dan, Dear Michael, Kim Fields,
Mm.
Tootie, Regine. She did her own version of Dear Michael. That was very good. Must have
I
in your
remember that.
collection.
Hmm.
Yeah. Real Michael fans, y'all should know about this record, you know. But then we got, I mean,
Oh yeah, come on. The,
I
the
have
album
this
that started it all.
CD, cassette, and vinyl.
Hmm.
This is
Same.
the only album I
Same.
have in all three formats and shit as of now.
I never had it on cassette, but vinyl and CD I have before. That's like the only. That's like one of like very few albums I have like multiple copies of.
You got to.
Yeah.
Got Millie Jackson, Feeling Bitchy.
No relation.
No, yeah, yeah. Because I got all my Jack together and shit. This album came out in 1977. Millie Jackson, very, very dope R&B. A lot of people kind of call her the queen of rap. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this was pretty good. You know, some pretty good shit.
Right.
And we got ESP, Extra Sexual Persuasion. No, pretty dope album as well too. You know, honestly, Millie Jackson. If you heard one album, you pretty much heard the majority of it, and that's not saying that
Mhm.
to throw shade at Millie. It's just
Right.
that she's just an originator of her own style when it came to this.
Yeah.
Now back to the Jacksons. We got Maybe Tomorrow,
Great album.
1971. Again, another great Motown album. This came out. This was known for songs like "Never Can Say Goodbye." You know, it also has songs like "Maybe Tomorrow." On my Ghostface head should know about that record. You know what I'm saying? So very, 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 very dope album. Yeah, I know about the Motown compilation "Farewell My Summer Love." You know, I gotta get my hands on that record, but that's kind of hard to come by. That was just Motown's
Hmm.
way, honestly, of cashing in on Thriller. To be real with you.
Right.
Speaking of underrated Jackson, this might be one of my favorites from Motown. Looking through the window. Whew, very great album right here. This the title track was
Hmm.
might be my favorite Jackson 5 song they've ever done. If I Have a Mountain, Children of the Light.
Right.
You know, when it comes to like a lot of the Jackson 5 albums of this time, I've always felt like the side ones was superior to the side two because traditional Motown fashion, they like to overbar the listener with cover songs of a lot of pop or doo-wop kind of songs.
Right.
We've seen that with like the Supremes albums, like Marvin's albums at that time too. But I feel like the Jacksons kind of got the worst end of the stick. Now you can see why Stevie wanted to take creative control on his work. Now we have
You should have
19,
that anywhere.
huh?
You should have that anywhere as an artist.
Right, Skywalker. Now a lot of people don't know about this record. You know what I'm saying? This was a very controversial record because this is when Michael's voice started changing, and not controversial as like they were trying to go edgy, but a lot of people kind of felt like this was like a downfall of their Motown period. They have this one song called Touch, where it was pretty much a song about them wanting to have sex. Like, how can I put this? It was controversial because it was just like he wants to be has satisfaction from a woman, but the song was originally by the Supremes. They
Mm,
just redid it so it can fit it's being sung by a male and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like some Jackson's fans will get a little something from this one. It's a very, very, very rare album. I'm still surprised I got this. It was only for $1, so
that's great.
yeah. Then we got this album right here, Triumph. Very dope album right
Good.
here.
Good album. Yeah.
Might be my favorite Jackson's album. Period. This is when they went full out funk with this one. They have songs like Heartbreak Hotel, Lovely
Hmm.
One. Oh, it's kind of crazy how they had this name Heartbreak Hotel, but in re-release versions, it's called This Place Hotel. I guess to avoid confusion with the Elvis song too. So, but yeah,
Right.
it's like the
The
Jacksons.
Whitney song.
Yo, Whitney did a song Heartbreak Hotel for My Love Is Your Love.
Hmm.
This is like Earth, Wind, and
Right.
Fire meets the Jackson Five. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Then we got Victory, 1984. Um,
Mm.
this album was
One of
okay.
their worst.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it's a bit overhyped. I feel like the tour overshadowed the album. To be real with you, I
Mm.
like State of Shock with Mick Jagger, but I like the version with Freddie Mercury, the original version more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Be Not Always was pretty straight too. Mind you, I only talk about the Michael produced songs for right now. Torture, I did not like that one. Body, oh my god, no. Like,
But you know what? No, I actually like Body, but that was Marlon trying to be like Michael. That's a
yeah,
Michael song.
yeah,
But that video was terrible though.
I agree. Then we got Amal Jamal, The Bright, The Blue, and the Beautiful. This album came out 1960, I believe. Wait, no, excuse me. I think in 1968. Yeah, the late great Amal Jamal, dope jazz player too. You know what I'm saying? Um, I've not heard this album in years. To keep it a buck with you, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
definitely got to get more albums from him.
Hmm.
Then I got Bob James with three. Yeah, dope jazz artist Bob James. He did a
Yeah.
theme song to one of my favorite shows of all time. Um,
Cheers.
Close Taxi.
Oh Lord. Good song. I don't like the show, but I like that the theme song.
Yeah, this one had Grover Washington Jr. as a guest, the late great Grover Washington. Nice
Hmm.
little nighttime. I like his earlier albums a bit more. You know what I'm saying? So pretty good
Right.
jazz. You know what I'm saying?
But Bob James did a interview with Talib on his podcast a couple of weeks ago.
I heard about that,
Yeah,
but
like
I don't
just
support.
talking about him being sick.
Yeah, but I don't support Tyler. So then we got My very first vinyl I ever had in my collection. Rick James busting out the L7. His album came out in 1979. Let me talk about a few more before I do this inside the zine. My favorite Rick James album, you know what I'm saying? This was known for songs like Busting Out, Spacey Love, which he did that as a tribute to Patti LaBelle. You know what I'm saying? So
You
very,
had a thing
very,
with
very.
Patty?
I guess he just admired her style.
I bet. That's not the only thing he was admiring.
Then we had a Fired Up from 1980. No, excuse me, 79. Not a good album. This is when he kind of went a little disco with this one.
Mhm.
I didn't really like no songs from this album. I didn't like Fired Up, Love Gun, Stormy. Stormy Love was okay, but yeah, this was a no for me.
Is that the album when he threw the fit in the record label office?
No, that was not it.
Okay, so that's the other album.
Yeah. Then we have Street Songs,
Oh
1981,
yeah, my favorite.
the classic. A lot of people's favorite album from him.
Yeah,
Believe it or not, like I said, this might be my third favorite album. No, third favorite. I kind of just like this for Halloween at one point. You know,
yes, he
so
did.
you remember that shit, right?
I remember. Yeah.
I had ski boots on, wore like two pairs of socks and shit.
Oh man,
Yo, if I ever find that,
what you gonna be for Halloween this year?
oh, this year I'm gonna go all out. I ain't gonna say shit. I'm already planning that shit right now. You know, with Halloween, I like to plan my shit in June and July. Get my costume in September and shit, and then save up my bread. Boom.
Hmm.
But yeah, this is a dope album. Love Rick James, Super Freak,
Right.
Get a Life, Make Love
Yeah.
to Me. Sam said, "Dude,
Hmm.
Teddy Pendergrass is too basic. You know, I like to go all out, but one of them might be an old school rapper or a jazz artist. I don't know yet. Rick James. Oh wait, I can't show that album cover. I can't show this album cover.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's a throwing down. This album came out in
Oh boy.
1982. Pretty good album. Very underrated. It has songs like Money Talks, Dance with Me, Happy with Tina Marie. I'm not gonna hold you. I like that song just as much as I like Fire and Desire. You know what I'm saying? Very
Hmm.
dope ballad.
Just Google the album cover. You looking like a black He-Man on that album cover. You know what I'm saying? like Conan the Barbarian and shit.
Yeah. Then we got Cold Blooded. I got let me show y'all this shit. This shit's fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. This album was okay. I'm gonna be real with you. You know, this is when, he literally became like a cartoon character with this one and shit, you know. It has some dope joints. I like Ebony Eyes. I like You Bring the
Mhm.
Funk Out. PIMP, the SIMP was cool. Tell Me What You Want with Billy D. Williams. You know what I'm saying? I love Billy D, but I wish he would shut the fuck up on that song.
Oh, you like Billy D now?
You know what?
You like Billy D's that's your boy.
I mean, he's my boy, but
That's,
he was just saying random shit on that fucking song and shit. But yeah, this one's okay.
that's one of the perks of doing Colt 45 commercials. End up on a Rick on a Rick James album.
Here you go. Then we got Glow. This album came out in 1985. The most underrated Rick James album ever. You know what I'm saying? This album cover always makes me laugh and shit. Like, yo, look. You try to look.
Oh my god, that is bad.
Yeah. This is the one where he had that.
Mm,
Um, I think it was either it was a cold blooded. Excuse me.
yeah.
But yeah, this is when him and Motown was really reaching the peak, based on like the promotion of his albums and stuff like that too.
Mm.
This is the only Rick album that has not been released on CD. Just let y'all know.
Oh wow.
It has dope songs like Glow,
Mm,
Moonchild. All my Mary J. Blige fans, y'all should know about that record too.
Yeah,
Rock and Roll Control, Sha La La La, Come Back Home. Must have in your collection if you can find it.
I like the Ebony Eyes joint.
Yeah, that was hot. That was hot.
Yeah,
Then we got Rick James with Wonderful. Not a good album. This is when he was on Reprise Records after the Motown contract ended. I liked Lucy's rap with Roxanne Shante. That's pretty much it. But it's better than the Flag album, which I don't have in my collection, and I'm not in a rush to get that album to keep it a buck with you. So
right.
yeah, I mean, it's Rick James. I had to get it for my collection. Gonna go back to jazz with Al Jarreau, Breaking Away. We're
Great
in this
album.
love together. We got the kind that
Mhm.
lasts. Come on, y'all.
Rest
You
in
know,
peace.
yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah.
This is perfect jazz, yacht rock, early '80s R&B album ever, man. I'm telling you,
Hmm.
Al Jarreau, he can do it all, man. Like Roof Garden, My Old Friend, We're in this love
Hmm.
together, like I mentioned, Breaking Away. Like, why isn't this guy not talked about as much though? But you know,
I don't know.
everyone's
I
talking
think
about.
he was boring to a lot of people. He's like a boring jazz artist. I don't know.
But Kenny G is dope, right? Okay.
I don't listen to Kenny G, so I don't. I'm just thinking. I'm like maybe that's the reason why they don't talk about Al Jarreau enough.
All right. I'm gonna see how much I can get done between now and 122. I got Jay Z, Volume Two, and Hard Knock Life.
That's
Yeah, I got this on CD too, but
it
I
was
didn't
classic.
have the cover on CD, so I got this on vinyl.
Right.
You know, every year this album's kind of growing on me, to be real with you, because I used to not, y'all know,
I
I
like
used to
it.
not like this album at one point, but I was a Reasonable Doubt Volume
Hmm.
One nigga, but this was the album that made him famous.
Yeah.
This was his best selling album to date. Hard Knock Life, Money Cash Hoes, all that shit. This is actually a 2014 reissue, by the way, too. So
Nice.
never open, just letting y'all know. And I got the Black Album from 2003.
Great album.
Yeah, the motherfucker I bought this from, I thought I was gonna get the all black cover, the collector's edition, but this motherfucker gave me the one with his face on it. But I'm like, well, you don't really see the Black Album in vinyl every single day, so I was like, I'll accept it. But if I see that
Yeah.
nigga, it's gonna be a wrap. Um, Unpopular opinion. I hate Dirt Off Your Shoulder. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
you said that.
Huh?
You said that. You said that in the past.
This album was good, but there was some shit on this, like Justify My Thug, My First Song. Um, Surprisingly, I like Change Clothes. I like Change Clothes surprisingly.
Go figure. You like a Neptune's track, but you don't like the quick song.
I did not like Moment of Clarity like that, mostly for the
Wow.
beat. But I mean, it's a great album though. But it might be his most quoted album to date.
Well, that's like four songs you mentioned that you didn't like.
Yeah, I might have to do a re-review on this one day. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I love that album. Classic album.
And I got Jay with a Damage on You Can't Stop the Profit single.
I got the same thing. I
Yeah.
just bought the same shit. Oh man, like a month ago. I found it like for like I think for like $5.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, they out there.
Well, this might be his best known single out and shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. The
for
Pete
sure.
Rock remix was fire. That's all I gotta say.
Yes, definitely one of my favorites.
And we got Billy Joel, The Stranger, classic,
Classic,
1997.
definitely.
Yes. Just the Way You Are, Vienna. She's Always a Woman. Everybody Has a Dream. Very, very, very dope album.
Dalmar said he never heard the Black Album. You missing out. One of his best albums.
Then we got Billy Joel and Innocent Man, 1983. Another very great album from him. Just know for something like Uptown Girl, Innocent Man, Longest Time. It has like a very doo-woppy,
Yeah,
50s kind of feel to it. Grammys nominated for Album of the Year, but it lost to Thriller. You
mhm.
know, I mean,
Of course. That one wasn't beaten through. Just Blaze produced on it. Timberland, Kanye, DJ Quick, Eminem, a lot of people.
everybody and their mamas.
I think wasn't that the album that Primo was supposed to do like by himself,
Yeah,
and then he couldn't make it. He was on tour or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then we got Grace Jones, Nightclubbing, 1981. Very, very, very dope. This was known for songs like Pull Up the Bumper, Nightclubbing, I've Seen That Face. You know, if you like David Bowie's like Berlin era, Iggy Pop's The Idiot, you most definitely love this album and shit too. So, yes, sir.
Did you ever hear the Patra version of "Pull Up to My Bumper"?
Nah, never heard that.
It was not good.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's on her second album.
I'll be prepared for that. Yeah, Just Eyes, the Desolate One. This album came
Oh,
out in 1989. Very, very, very dope album. It didn't really get that much promotion when it came out though, but it has some of my favorite KRS One beats. I love the title track where they used the Earth, Wind, and Fire Can't Hide Love sample. The dun 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 dun. I mean, I love that. Then you got Hard Head, Welfare Recipient. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely a straight up boom bap album from Just Ice.
you're not allowed to listen to too much Jay Z. What are you, 10 years old? I know kids that know more Jay Z songs than you. What are you talking about?
All right. After this, after this stack, then I'm gonna start off with the inside. I'm gonna do the inside thing real quick. Jill Jones, very underrated Prince release right here, 1987. If you have not heard this album, slap yourself, man. This is some of the best production that Prince and the gang and the organization ever did. Mia Boca, Violet Blue, All Day, All Night. The Prince version was amazing. That's all I gotta say. Must have in your collection. Yeah, try it. You fuck with this album, right?
Yeah, a lot better than that Sheila E. second album that Prince did.
Yeah, way better. And I like that album. I got Journey,
Yeah, I
Escape.
know.
This was album came out in 1981. This was known for songs like Don't Stop Believing, Escape, Mother Father,
Classic.
Open Arms. I might bump some Journey tonight, man. Journey has some. It has some
Now
hits.
that's an album that we haven't. That's an album we haven't discussed, right?
No, we never did. I kind of recently got this album.
I love that. Don't Stop Believing, classic rock track.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love Open Arms, man. That's my heat though.
yeah,
Okay, okay, okay. We'll talk about some Journey. Okay, nigga.
yeah. Somebody that's not Metallica.
Then we got Just Ice, Back to the Old School,
Yes,
hip hop classic.
I got the
This,
puzzle for that. I got the puzzle for that.
yes, this is when he was working with Mantronics and the original DMX, the human beatbox and shit. The original human beatbox. Excuse me. You know, he had a song called. Yeah, I remember you showing me that shit. Yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy.
Cole. He had a song called "Cole Getting Dumb." This the sequel. He dissed the fuck out of Curtis Blow and shit like that. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? I don't like this edition because it don't have that song. It don't have "This Girl Is a Slut," which I love that record too. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know it's a hip hop class. I might get it on cassette or CD if it has those songs. But the girl is a slut, man. That's my shit though. Like that
He said,
song.
I'm pretty sure there's Wu Tang fans that fuck with Jay Z because you're talking to one right now.
I'm a Wu Tang fan too, nigga. What's up?
Not everybody in Wu hated Jay.
All right, I got Shaka Khan with the Shaka the Shaka album. This album came out in 1978. Very, 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 very good album. You know what I'm saying? Disco, R&B. You know how the Shaka does it. This is
Yeah,
known for songs like what's that shit called? I'm Every Woman, Life is a Dance. You know, We Got the Love. Yeah, Shaka Khan, one of
hmm
my favorites.
definitely goat.
Speaking of Rick James, we got Shaka Khan with the self-titled album. Reason why I say Rick James is because he did a song called Slow Dancing. Nigga. Why was that not a big song from '82?
I
But
don't know.
because the label, I think they didn't want to promote it because Rick James on the song and shit like that. Motown didn't really do no better either and shit. So this might be my favorite Shaka solo album. I'm gonna be real with you, but this shit was never released on CD. What like
Hey
you see
man,
why I say you gotta get the vinyls and shit, man.
yeah,
But
yeah.
this is known for she did a cover of "Got to Be There" and shit too. She had a song called "Tearing It Up." This is like 1982 in R&B. That's all I gotta say. Like,
hmm
you got Carole King, "Tempestry,"
Yeah,
very
great
great
album.
album.
Definitely.
You heard this album too?
I heard it.
What?
Why is that surprising?
Bro, I never expect you to listen to this.
You never asked me, so
Wow. I've had how long I had this album and shit? Wow, okay.
you never said you wanted to do a review on that or nothing. So
I think I don't think I've reviewed this album.
we never mentioned Carole King.
It's Too Late,
We mentioned
Beautiful.
Johnny Mitchell, but we never mentioned Carole King.
Yeah, man. Like this is that singer
hmm
songwriter, that early '70s soft. Ooh, nigga, you been holding out on me, man.
Yeah,
Oh shit. Okay, okay. She wrote for Aretha Franklin too. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
okay, we might
That
put this
album, that
on.
album, that album is available in a lot of record stores right now for some reason.
Yeah, one of the best selling albums of all time too.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna show these two together because we're running low on time. I got King T, Act a Fool, and motherfucking Full
Okay.
Life. Whoa, King T, one of the most underrated West Coast MC. No,
hmm
one of the most underrated West MCs. Period. This might be one of the first G Funk albums too. There she goes. You know what I'm saying? Got that early DJ Pool production. Sounds like bass remix. Let's Dance. This one was pretty okay. Like, it's more influential. I like it. But my favorite album from King T, Son. This one right here, boy. This one right here, he was floating on some of these beats like Super Nigga, Down Ass Loc,
hmm
Way Out There, of course, Dipping, but the remix, I prefer the remix, you know what I'm saying? Because the remix
Yeah.
had that fly beat, you know what I'm saying?
hmm
Again, this might be an album I want to talk about. I might shit.
Was that the joint? Was that the Molly Mo remix I played during the battle, or that was something else?
I want to say
There
that
was a
was
Molly Mo remix I
I think it was from the
okay.
Trifling album, I think. One of those
The
one
Trifling
records.
album, right? Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Another good album.
Let me see how much albums I got from this box. Yeah,
You don't
I'm
you
on.
don't condone Jay-Z, but you don't hate him. So I don't understand. Do you like Jay-Z or not?
I'm gonna show the rest of those albums tomorrow. But I got Kiss, Destroyer. This is the Kiss I like, y'all. This is the Kiss I like.
I
Um,
got the Destroyer action figure.
nice, nice. You know what? I might start collecting action figures and Pokemon cards again, cause
See, it goes with the
nice.
album. It goes with the
Okay.
album.
Yeah, this is actually my second favorite Kiss album. Songs like Shout It Out Loud, Do You Love Me, King of the Nighttime World. This is the I don't this is not the Pussy Kiss that's out now. This is the Dark Kiss.
Man.
I finally got my girl Gladys Knight, Gladys Knight and the Pips with
Mhm.
fucking Neither One of Us, the last album on Motown. But now I got the Claudine album.
Nice.
This one's the best album on Motown Records and shit. You know what I'm saying? This was known for songs like the title track, which I think got them a Grammy Award, and This Is Love, Don't Make You Feel Guilty. You know, they left Motown because they felt like they weren't getting the right proper care and shit too. So, which is kind of a blessing in disguise because they made some of the best shit in Buddha
Right.
Records and also in Electra Records. Stay tuned more on that tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So, but then we got the Claudine soundtrack. Shout out to my boy Mike. I love that review we did months ago. Very great soundtrack, known for songs like Makings of You. All my Monica fans, y'all should know about that record. On and on. Mr. Welfare Man, I love that song. Shout out to my sister as well too. You know, she loves this movie. You know, soundtrack month. I need to explain, but soundtrack month. I want to dedicate it more to a lot of soundtracks in the 70s and 80s this time. You know what I'm saying? For September. There's
Okay.
still gonna be some 90s soundtracks. Don't get me wrong, there's still
Right.
gonna be some 90s ones, but this soundtrack month is gonna be maybe a few in the 60s if I can find some heat though. But yeah, uh,
Right.
fall time. Fall time. That's my season. That's Scorpio season and shit. That's when the Scorpios be creative. But so finally, let's get to this inside the zine. Let's see what the source got wrong.
Lucia said her mom liked Kiss.
Oh wow. Okay. But tell your mama to come up here so I can talk about some Kiss and shit. Cause we did a
Some
disco
Jersey
album
Mike.
from Kiss. We did a disco album from Kiss like a while back ago. So this is the June 1997 issue number 93. This is when they dropped Wu Tang Forever.
Right.
I'm gonna show some pictures, but I just want to get to the rankings because that's where the heat of things are and shit. Teflon's My Will, classic album in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
I don't care. I call that a personal classic. You know,
Right. You got a new joint out too.
I heard about that shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
you see, like whenever we do an artist and shit like that, and then next thing you know they come out with a new joint. I would show this picture of Uncle Luke, but
Right.
I want to wait till July 9th, y'all, because I'm not trying to get in trouble. Oh, Inspector Deck Triumph, ironically, got the hip hop quotable. Okay.
Yeah.
Chris Tucker.
Nice.
Yeah, this was the era when the source went from 20 something pages to 40 something pages to 50 something pages. Oh, they did something on Sugar Hill Records. Turn up.
Okay.
Oh, damn. Okay, shit. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Alrighty. Yeah, y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Boot camp clip
Yeah.
for the people. 3.5 mics. Too high.
That's accurate.
Too
It's
high.
not a. It's not a classic album. Though. It's too hot.
I never liked that record.
Oh my god.
There was two
What?
songs I liked. It was Night Riders,
Mm,
and that I think it was a joint called like Ragtime, where they
mm.
used a Cold Crush Brothers sample, but I was so and it
You
was
didn't
no
like Heads Ain't Ready. Heads Ain't Ready. Illinois.
I like the original Hez Ain't Ready with the James Brown sample.
Yeah, that should have been on the album.
But you know why that wasn't on the album, right?
They didn't clear the sample.
Puffy allegedly took the
Oh,
sample, used that for Total
the
Can't You
total.
See?
Right.
And that
Right.
kind of started the beef between Boot Camp and Bad Boy.
Right. I
And
mean,
then
but so many people use that sample though. So
that is true. That is true. Like 30 people
95. If you look at it though, Big L used the same joint for MVP that Biggie used for One More Chance. I didn't see Puffy try to stop Big L,
Allegedly.
so I don't get it. That's crazy. Yeah, that remix should have been on the album. We lose Red Joe. Yeah, it's his Wi-Fi. What if I told you that Biggie? I mean, Pharoah Monch is a great MC. I mean, a lot of people love Pharoah Monch.
Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? Okay, y'all can see me. All right, cool. I don't know what the fuck just happened. Let me call Try right quick. Yo, can you see me? I didn't leave. This fucking Evie Mux was tripping and shit.
I was on, and then I seen you leave, and then it kicked me out off of the live stream. So
Yeah, I didn't see. It froze on me, then it kicked me out and shit. Like, what kind of Men in
it's
Black
crazy.
shit we do? But yeah, I was saying, the Jungle Brothers Raw Deluxe. I never heard that album
Hmm.
and shit.
That was a good album. I heard that one.
Do you feel like it deserves 3 mics?
They had like the Roots was on there, and that was like their up to date album, like for the '90s. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, it was good.
All right. Crew, Dirty 30, 3.5 mics. That deserves at least a 4.5. What the fuck is? You
I
hear
don't know
me?
what's going on.
Yeah, I was saying that Crew album deserves at least a 4.5
Yeah,
mics.
I just got that on vinyl.
Oh shit.
Just got that. I found it. It was like I believe I got it for free because the record store I went to was like, I know the owner. It was like $35, but yeah, that's a great album.
Yeah, it has like a late night lo-fi feel. Like it's a very
Hmm.
lo-fi album. I haven't heard that album in years though, but I remember
Yeah.
actually jams at one point. Um,
Hmm.
Steady Mobbin, Premeditated Drama, 3.5 mics. This was a no
Who's
limit.
that?
It was a no limit group. I, never heard of them.
I don't know that one.
Twister, Adrenaline Rush, Three Mics. They got it wrong. They got it wrong.
They got it wrong.
I'm sorry. That should be a five mic album. That Twister joint. That's Twister's
Yeah,
best body of work ever.
best album.
Yes, way better than Kamikaze. Way better. Tongue
I
Twister.
got Kamikaze also. That one.
I got that too, unfortunately. But
Yeah, you said unfortunately.
uh, um, Homicide, Ghetto Land, Three Mics.
Who's that?
I don't know. The Delinquents, Big Moves, Three Mics. A lot of West Coast acts are
I never
kind
heard
of
that one.
getting Southern, the West Coast are kind of getting the shaft here. Okay.
Does the Source has
Vu,
have a problem with Chicago? The Source had a problem with everybody. It wasn't just Chicago.
I think this one's called Voodoo. VOOODU. I don't. Okay. Dark Regions. Three and a half
Who
mics.
who the hell?
This is some real
Never
underground
heard
shit.
of
And that's it. That's it for this issue.
That's it. Wow.
Yeah. I gotta sort through my issues to see which ones I've talked about, which ones I haven't talked about, because I know there's a good amount I haven't showed y'all yet. But I'm actually gonna end this off for the night because I got a couple things I want to work on, and this Source magazine made me want to check out that Crew album and shit too. So I might vibe out to that.
Yeah, definitely a good album.
But yeah, this tomorrow we're gonna talk about the Lost Boys with second album, Love, Peace, and Happiness.
Mm-hmm.
Case should be coming tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Case.
Yeah, and I got some more vinyls I want to show y'all tomorrow too from this blue crate. You know what I'm saying? So plus Try gave me some ideas for some rock albums, so I might talk about some rock albums within the
What's
next
your
2 weeks.
thoughts on Stevie Wonder's country song "Ain't Gonna Stand for It"?
Pretty dope song.
I don't
Pretty good.
remember that song. What album that's from?
Hotter than July.
Don't even remember it.
But yeah, it's a good song, man. He's in his like redneck voice and shit.
Right.
But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. Mona Lisa's 11/20/79 album is actually out of print. So if you can
Mm-hmm.
find that album, must have in your collection. Appreciate this try as usual. Make sure you subscribe to Try's channel as well too. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Subscribe to Mike's channel, Eric's channel, the Shay's.
Where is Eric? Is Eric is he back in jail or no?
He's probably sleeping. You know, he be working and
Oh,
shit.
shout out to Eric.
Yeah, shout out to him. Yes, yes. So stay tuned for some more heat. Peace.
All right.